Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Roddywalker here. So today we're going to talk about, is MyFico, is it worth the money? But first things first, I just want to take a second to say thank you to every single one of you guys who have participated on my channel. I just reached 1,000 subscribers. Yes. If you guys are liking these videos, if you guys think that these videos are helping, please continue to like, please continue to subscribe, and that way I can see that you guys are getting value from these. Okay, so I'm sorry for the spiel, but let's get back into it. Is MyFico worth the money? First off, that is a question that cannot be answered yes or no. That is a question that has to be evaluated due to your situation. So where are you right now financially? Are you someone that would benefit from MyFico right now? Are you looking to purchase a vehicle? Are you looking to purchase a home? Are you living paycheck to paycheck? Does it make sense for you right now to get the app? If you're someone that's hustling, grinding, trying to make it, you could just get the app here and there. That was what one of my subscribers said in the comments, and I thought it was genius, because why pay a yearly subscription for it, $480, when you could just get the info for that month? Me personally, someone who goes over it, someone who makes videos about it, I want to have that on me 24/7 every year, and I can afford to do it. So it just depends on what situation you're in financially. And a lot of the times, if you know what you're doing, if you understand credit, which is what we're here to talk about today, then this app is going to be more than paying for itself if you get a yearly subscription, which is $480 a year. It's basically targeted towards people who are looking to take that leap, who are in that position to maybe use it, or maybe people trying to hustle, use it every now and then. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get going. So I'm going to flip over to my phone real quick, and we're going to go into the beautiful MyFico app, which is the one that I use the most. Okay, so now that we're in the MyFico app, which I apologize, my score isn't doing me justice right now. I've held on to a balance a little bit too long than I wanted to, but it's nothing serious. You can see what my regular score is kind of turning into in the middle, but the other two, there's some adjustments that need to be made for sure. But we're going to go over to the auto loans tab. We're going to click inside of there, and we're going to explore different rates. And the reason why we're doing this is because we want to understand why having a different credit score gives you a better rate and how much money that ends up costing you. So with a car loan, we can look at today's rates. Anybody from a 500 credit score at 16.6% APR, they're paying $555 a month for that monthly car payment. And this is a car priced at $25,000 a month. So this is a 60-month loan. So you can see the difference right now, because you look up the screen, you see $590. The APR goes down a little bit. It's at 15%. So you're at $539. Still a ton of interest on that payment. You go up to $620, it gets better. You get to $485. Obviously, if you increase your score up to the 600s, your payment's going to go down. Go up to $660, $455 a payment, $690, $430 a payment. And then when you hit that $720 threshold, and this is for vehicle loans, you're going to get that best rate, because vehicle loans, they cap out at $720. So even if you have an $850, if you have a $720 or $850, you're getting that same rate. It does not change. So $720 is that breadwinner. $720 is where you want to be. And that's the course I took on credit a few years back to learn this. So that's really the score that you want to be at to really take advantage of those APRs. Okay, so next we're going to go to the mortgage, because they have a mortgage rates as well. So we're going to explore the mortgage rates as well. So when we click into the mortgage rates, let's make our house maybe a little tad more expensive, because that's more realistic, around $250,000 for a house. Depends what market you're in and where you live, of course. But in my market, $250,000 to $300,000 is pretty normal for a home. Yeah, it's expensive. Okay, so what we're looking at now is you can't even really get a home unless your credit score is 620. So you look at your APR, you're at about 4%. And your monthly payment is about $1,400. Jeez, basically $1,500. And then you get to 640, it's about a 3.4 rate. and then you get 14.29, and then 660 you got 3%, and then you're at 13.88 monthly payment, and then 680 you get about a 2.8%. So that's a pretty good APR. And then you get about 13.67, which I would say is probably more doable, more manageable. And then you get to 700, you get about 2.6. So not a huge drop off, but 13.50. We all love to save money, right? That's why we're all here. So 760, yes, that will make a difference. That will get you that extra 2%, 13.29 a month. So granted, these numbers are not accurate, but this is a perfect example and a perfect way of you to kind of understand how much your credit score affects your rates. And so if you're looking at the wrong credit score, if you're looking on Credit Karma, if you're looking anywhere else that isn't supported by FICO, you are most likely getting a score that is not actually what is depicted from what the lenders look at. So you really have to make sure that you're looking at a score that is provided by MyFico, because 90% of lenders are going to look at that. Unless you did your research and you realize that this lender looks at Credit Karma's Vantage Point 3.0 scores or something different, you really want to make sure that you're actually looking at a FICO score. And I don't knock people for using the other apps. They're resources, and if you can get something for free, use it. But understand that this tool is the best tool to use to look for these things. So looking at that, looking at all those rates, it kind of shows you that today's rates, it's going to take a higher credit score to really get a good deal. And paying $480 a month isn't that much if your payment, whether it's car payment or house payment, is $100, $200, $300, even $500 cheaper monthly because your interest rate. So these are things to think about when you're saying, oh, I don't want to cough out that money, I don't want to cough out that bread. Well, you're going to be coughing out that bread and interest. So that's something that you got to think about before you make that purchase. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically show you guys a quick link to my Instagram. It's going to be roddywalker. This is my personal Instagram as well, but I do a lot of other stuff / motivational stuff and credit stuff. So feel free to give me a follow as well on there, and we can spread that good news and positivity as well. I hope I was able to shed some light on some of the stuff we talked about and really get you guys informed on why MyFico can definitely be worth the money, but at the same token, make sure that you're in the position to take advantage of it, because if you're struggling, it might not make sense. All right, guys. Well, thank you for your time, like always, and I want to thank you for watching my videos, and I want to thank all of my subscribers, guys. Thank you so much, because literally I had no clue that you guys were this interested in this kind of content. And I know that sounds funny, but it's the truth, you know. All right, guys. Well, have a good day, and like always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care.